criticism.
Okay, I think
Let me keep it real. Is it me?
Be so anxious
or
about a crowd, even a supposedly friendly crowd, it can be very unpredictable.
Is it like?
But let's talk about the other part of that.
This
Why
whole
would the
war
government
thing just
be
some
so
BS?
seemingly loose in allowing people to
Really?
denounce even
Shed
the
some light
Chinese
on me.
government or the Communist Party?
Is this whole war thing
She's a researcher,
full of
an
it?
expert in China.
Because I'm starting to feel like to myself, like,
in an authoritarian state,
what are you guys really up to? Syria? We really care about what's going on in Syria? When you have 400 cats get murdered in Chicago last year, I didn't say 400 people died, 400 murdered last year. Come on, man. Let's be real. Come on, Obama. Come on, Barrack. For real? You're named after like an army barrack, bro. Just saying. You should be thinking militant. And I ain't mad at you, ho. You're my guy. I know better than to be mad at you. You got the squad. I'm not mad. You're filthy. But I don't feel like you're doing enough for me and my people, bro. That's all I'm saying. And now you want to run over here and spend billions of dollars in Syria, like this epidemic right here with African Americans is not major? Like this epidemic here with the Native Americans is not major? For real?
I imagine so.
Crazy to me, man.
I had one more question for you, but I believe it's been censored, so thank you very much.
I mean, on my Seaguard game, you know?
Thanks, Steve.
Shankar Vedantam joins us regularly to talk about social science research.
Be careful.
You can find him on Twitter at
I'm saying be careful, man. You can't trust these people, man.
At Morning Edition, at NPR Green.
You can't trust them.
NPR Inskip.
You're glad I was taught.
Two writers loom larger in American literature than the late J.D. Salinger.
So all my mentors looked out for me and made sure to lace my boots, taught me to read between the lines, you know what I'm saying?
His life, one that was famous
just
for
crazy,
being so
man. I'm
secret.
just...
Los Angeles Times and
I think about it all the time. I'm like,
that's this review.
Seems like so much BS. They're allowing us to put cameras. I mean, they're begging the government to put cameras everywhere. We need more safety. It needs to be safe. And then they market all this stuff on television, and they show all these black folk looking like cold, hard killers. You know what I'm saying? So of course they want to be safe. All they show you on TV is heckle of crime. Just crime after crime after crime after crime. Murder after murder after murder after rape after... Come on, man. Just selling fear. That's why cats like... I'm not even going to say these guys, man, because I ain't scared, but I don't want no problems. But that's why a lot of these cats in the rap game right now is just selling fear. They want you to be afraid. And all they're going to do is utilize this stuff, utilize these images to create more sub-images of other young cats trying to emulate that behavior, trying to be like them. That's all it's going to do. Because whenever you advertise anything, you're going to get some replication. Somebody's going to emulate that. Somebody's going to, like they call copycat killers. Why do you think they put the killers on TV? Why do you think the killers are glorified? You got so many people that did positive things, you know, for the hood. But no, we got American gangsters. You know, we don't got you know, what would that be? American shepherds or American legends. People who led the... Nah, they don't do that. And the only ones that they glorify as far as the shepherds or the leaders that they glorify are always the ones that get murdered. If you're still living, you're a potential problem. If you're still alive, you know, so that's what, you know, that's just what kills me about the whole thing. That's why I listen to NPR News on a regular basis, for that reason right there. Because I'm out seeking knowledge. You see what I'm saying? And that's where my head's at with it. And anything else would be absurd. That was my big cousin, HB, Herman Brown. Yeah, but I'm like, man, it's serious. I want you guys to understand what's going on. I'm going to make sure that my children know what the forecast is. And I don't know, man. You just got to do the best you can do to keep your ear to the street, but it's getting real serious. Look, I mean, these folks is out here, man, taking this whole situation into their own hands. It's crazy. It's crazy what they're doing and how they're running it. But my point is this. Don't believe the hype, man. I'm not no political revolutionary and none of that kind of stuff like that. But I'm really telling you, do not believe the hype. It's a lot of hype, man. Don't believe everything they tell you. I'm starting to be suspicious. You know what I mean? You know, and like I said, Obama's incredible. I mean, he's an amazing guy. I'm starting to question the zeal that America had for this guy. You know, and the change he claimed to bring, you know, and the hope. Be careful. Everything's for sale. Hope is for sale. You know, like all the D boys back in my day used to say, man, I got whatever you need. You feel me? Crack, weed, or speed. You know, and I was my mentor Flat. You know, I believe he said crack, water, weed, or speed, or something like that. It was some real good ism, but you know, that's how he would put it. He's like, man, you know, but that's real D boy stuff. A real D boy is a real salesman, because at that time everybody had dope. So it wasn't just because you had it. You had to have game now. Your car was your advertisement. You know what I mean? Your chain was your advertisement. Your woman was your advertisement. Even your partners was your advertisement. You know. So everything's for sale. Everything. So be careful. And even these guys, these are my guys.
It's KUOW 94.9 Seattle.
I listen to these guys all the time, and my guys, they're selling something because
Roofers, painters, landscapers.
she getting a check. All these guys are getting checks. They're all getting paid. And I'm not saying that has anything to do with their morals, but there's been a lot of records kept in the regard as far as money being able to corrupt. You can do a lot of fact checking, a lot of history, a lot of historical references, and you'll be able to find like, yeah, you know, it's been a lot of ism spread around. So just peep game, recognize everything's for sale, question everything. Just for the best of your own knowledge, just question everything and be careful with all these cameras, please. They're putting cameras everywhere. I'm not committing no major crime. I'm not. Serious. And I say not major because, of course, just being a brother, I'm committing a crime. When I go up into Saks Fifth Avenue already, you know, we know. So, ain't no secret, man. I'm not. Just don't believe the hype. Question everything, and just really peep game on, you know, on the things that might seem kind of fishy. You don't need security. What we need is community. We need people to know who each other are. You know, I'm less likely to break into this lady's house if I know her. I know her daughter. I'm way less likely because I know her personally. She's one of the people that when I'm down and out, I can go tell her. I should be able to go in my community and get a buck. You see what I'm saying? From every single body and leave with like $40 to be able to go to work and do what I need to do for the next couple of days. And the community here is not like that. You know, and that's why we're lacking leadership, we're lacking education, we're lacking segregation. And I don't mean segregation like the 60s, like what you guys might be thinking, but we're lacking the division between us that makes us stronger. So that when we come back together, we're, you just, you know, they created this society now like an old manufacturing plant. You know what I mean? Like, you guys only are good at this. You guys are only good at this. Like, you're only good together. That's not how it should be. You should be good independently, separate. And then when you come together, it's even better. You know what I'm saying? It's like every brick in my house is each brick is strong. Every brick is strong on its own. I can use that brick to bust through a window, or I can use them to stack them to build a house. All I'm saying is think for yourself, man. You know what I mean? For all the people that this bleezy might offend, I apologize. And it's definitely no disrespect. But, you know, every once in a while, I'm going to try to give it to you raw from the heart. Money's in the bank, baby.